Hi. So this would be my day 8 video of 21 days of erotic practice, and I'm filming it today and it's not yesterday because I just had technology problems with all the videos I made yesterday. They just kept on crashing, so I just gave up in the end. So today I really wanted to talk about desire. So what came up in my practice yesterday was the fact that I just didn't have desire before I began. I did really feel a longing to be gentle and give my body love, but did not have sexual desire and actually didn't have arousal for quite a while. And what made me think about is all the times in my life that I have had no sexual desire, and I've had quite a lot of times in my life like that. Yeah, it's actually something for me that has actually been really present at different times in my life, and I used to like get my hands on any herbal supplements, like anything that I read about that's like supposed to boost libido. I was like, right, give me some of that, and yeah, and I guess they did work, but they didn't really look at resolving what sort of was underlying in my life. So sexual desire is multifaceted. Really, it has many different reasons why one might not be feeling your turn on. And I don't have, I'm not going to go into all of those today, but for me, a few years back, I think a big part was probably wrong relationship. But really, what I wanted to reflect on today was the fact that what I do know about desire, and some of the things I do know, is that for women, arousal precedes desire. So what that means is when you feel turned on, when you feel arousal in your body, that's when you have sexual desire. So it's not, so if you're sort of waiting around till you are going to want it, it's just not really going to happen. So the key to having more arousal, more sexual desire in your life is to bring more arousal into your life. And there are quite a few different ways that you could do that. Some of my favorite ways to start bringing more of that spark, that arousal spark, turning on your spark, like getting that cranked, that fire burning, is to one way is to read erotica. I think that's a great way to get your turn on sparked up. So really, the more you get your turn on sparked up, the more you're going to want to have more amazing sex, and the more available your arousal will be. So anything that you do that brings that is good for you, and it gives you feel good factor throughout your day. So yeah, reading erotica is a great thing. Exploring your fantasies, so spending time fantasizing about, I don't know, that amazing sex that you had last night, or that amazing time in your life that you're remembering. Anything where you're just sitting, where you're reflecting and thinking about and enjoying those feelings in your body is wonderful for you. And you might want to explore that some more, maybe think about writing an erotic story or something, or really exploring your erotic mind, seeing if you can bring that turn on. I mean, it's a scientific fact that the women that have better sex are the ones that spend time thinking about sex. And on that note, one of the biggest sort of feedback points that I've had from my events, my sexuality events, has been women telling me that they just have had amazing sex for weeks afterwards, and that because they were just basically feeling their turn on. So being in environments where you're talking about sex, thinking about sex, exploring sex, having conversations about sex, all of that is just really good for making you want to have more. It sparks your arousal. Anything that sparks your arousal will make you have more desire. And the other thing we do know about women is that the more orgasms you have, the more your body wants. So when you have an orgasm, you release testosterone, dopamine, oxytocin, all these amazing like cocktail of hormones, neurotransmitters, everything gets like flooded in your body. And so in some ways it's kind of addictive, you know, you have this big like hit and then your body is like, come on, give me more of that. And yeah, so it's sort of an addictive quality to it, but it's addictive because it's so good. It's like so much goodness for fueling decision making, for fueling your sense of personal power, for giving you energy and ease and just like loving life, feeling more connected to others, everything. So the more orgasms you have, the more that you want. So if you're feeling like you're a bit shut down right now, just start nourishing that part of yourself. Start spending more time with that part of yourself. Don't wait until you want it to have it. It's better to start actually creating focus, creating time, and like create it. It's more about what you create than it is about just waiting around. And I know like lots of women tell me that they, you know, never had any problems with their libido. They've always had this like high libido, and that's great, you know, celebrate that. But if you're someone like me who really has had quite a lot of chunks of life where it's like, where the hell is that libido gone? Yeah, it's great to know like tools, I think, on like how you can change that for yourself. And yeah, so that's my reflection for today. Thank you.